Now from the birthplace of the game itself, EA Sports so proud to join you from the Hall of Fame city of Canton, Ohio. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Aviators of San Antonio taking on the Caps of Canton. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. From the end zone comes Chris Claybrooks to return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Down.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. You look at this defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so fourth from the bottom, Charles.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the number one passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
Here's Cook again. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Steal, check, steal. Ready.
First down, here's the run with Cook. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Ready. Trouble, 38. Striker, 3-3. Ready.
Here's Love. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Ready.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. When you look at this defense, right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so fourth from the bottom, Charles.
They spent the week at practice, and we know our rating's not that great, and we know we're facing the #1 passing team in the league, but there are some things that we can do to give ourselves a chance in this game.
Smith, the man in motion left. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
Smith, the ball carrier. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Love to throw for it on 4th. Flush to his right. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And touchdown! James Cook, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Aviators' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Great, set.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Aaron Johnson brought it down. It's a pickup of 3.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here's 3rd and 9. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? Mostert quick, and he drops the ball. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here, punting, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense.
Yeah.
Punt it away, let your defense take over with better field position.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, San Antonio in possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Okay, break.
Now a give running right, it's Cook. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run.
Here we go. Here we
They'll
go.
come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Ready?
3rd and 2. Love with it. Incomplete. Right side to Cook. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And there's a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
And this results in 6. Touchdown. Devontae Smith, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Aviators have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they came into play here off 2 straight victories. They're back to 500 on the year. But, Charles, is this little mini run coming too late to salvage their season?
Well, they definitely dug themselves a hole that leaves them needing to play almost perfect football from here on out. But I do believe they think that they've got this thing turned around, and they are capable of doing exactly that.
No, don't, don't.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Delta.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. Down the left sideline. He's on his way. Touchdown! Raheem Mostert, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Caps are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
Well, 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Clay Brooks going to bring this one out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. There he goes, right side. He's on his way. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. James Cook, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Aviators are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Inside give to Elliott. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Second and 10. Motion man is Schwartz. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. A handoff running left is Mostert. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a give to Mostert running right. He'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. Hurts trying to hurry up the offense.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
2nd down. Here's Mostert again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Hey, easy, 63, bang. Tiger Hornet.
Play action. Here's Hurts rolling to his right. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
In motion right, Watkins. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A nice pickup there, 10 yards. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
The Cook getting the call there on 1st down as he works his way forward for a nice gain of 5. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this 1st half. Final play of the half, Love. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game, start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession. Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit. 2nd down. Here's Mostert again. Now he's free to midfield. How about this? He's to the 10. Touchdown! Raheem Mostert. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Caps come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you...
This is intercepted. Keely Ringo puts it off. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Ready. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Again, it's Cook. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Running for it, here's Cook. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. That's sort of a prime example, is it not, of selling out defensively on 4th and short?
It certainly is, because what you're doing defensively is saying you're going to stop them right there at the line of scrimmage or make a play on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Instead, they get just enough of a hole chopped, and you're thin on the 2nd and 3rd levels, then you become a chaser instead of a tackler.
A solid stiff arm. Down inside the 20. Wow, 204 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
97.
Cook up the gut. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now Cook running right. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. James Cook, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Aviators are able to add on to that lead. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Tiger swamp.
Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves him looking at a 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Hey, Silver. Round up, Yanni.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. The ball comes out, and this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery, but on 4th down, a change of possession anyway. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Final minute now of the third quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He may go. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 66 yards. And the Cavs are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Elliott good on the extra point. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Check white. Check pink.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Love looking to throw it. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give them the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Here's 2nd and 10. Motion left, Smith. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy who made the play, he gets the points. It really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They will look to flush the memory of that pick six as we now have a brand-new tie ball game here in the fourth quarter. Getting down to the good stuff. Tackle there by Big Jordan Davis.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here we go.
Now 2nd and 9. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
On second down, Cook. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Ready?
They run it again with Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
That would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. Defensively, mission accomplished, and now with under 3 to go, they may be the last team holding the football.
They may very well be the last team holding the football, unless, of course, you're facing a group that is really aggressive offensively and may want to take a gamble, but theoretically, you've done your job now. You should get the ball back on a punt, but I'd be alert for a fake.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here's second down. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. There he goes, left side. Now he's loose again. I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here's first and goal. Mostert will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. A little unconventional, but another kneel down here as they work towards a field goal try. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. Now let's see where they turn on third and goal from the 5. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The kick by Elliott is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
This is first and 10. Now Love. And that's complete to Brown. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's first and 10. They'll roll him out right. That's caught by Davis. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Love. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Another try, second and 10 now.
Watch out now, 50
Love looking to throw it. This one caught by Kittle. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Bass on for the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
35, Caps 31. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for San Antonio, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Canton, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.